Hello, I'm Mike Jones. I'm the leader of your new council, Cheshire West and Chester. This council is replacing the 4 existing councils, and in doing so we are not looking to recreate any of the existing councils in the way they do things. We are looking on building on best practice and creating a new council with a new culture and a new way of doing things. Something that's fresh, lively, innovative and creative and exciting. Something that the members can be proud of and you as residents can be proud of being associated with. We are looking at how our members can integrate themselves and become involved, fully involved in your communities, to work with and support you in living and improving your quality of life. We want our members to be champions within their communities, and in doing so you'll see, following on from this, short interviews with your ward councillors so that you can recognise who they are. They're making commitments and promises to be more involved in your community and to assist you and your community groups in delivering those improvements within your communities.
Hi, I'm Pat Merrick, born and raised in Ellesmere Port. I grew up in Hargrave Drive, which is in the centre of our ward. I went to school in Ellesmere Port until high school. My children all went to school in Ellesmere Port, and basically I became involved in politics in 1992 after Labour lost yet another general election, because I felt it was really important to actually do more than just help out. I wanted to be involved. I founded a youth project where I lived on Rossmore estate, and that led me into being invited by the Labour Party to stand as a candidate in 1998, which I did.
I'm Tony Sherlock. I was born in Ellesmere Port area, and I've lived here with my family all my life. I've been a local councillor for 30 years plus. I've been a keen environmentalist all of my life. When it was unpopular to be an environmentalist, I was there fighting the corner for the environment. I believe that it's very important to have an interface with local people and make sure that we represent their views, keep a toe in the water all the time to make sure that public opinion is there with us all the time, and to make sure that people's views are known.
Hi, I'm Angela Claydon. I've always lived in Ellesmere Port, or been born and brought up in the ward. I was a Labour Party member from a very young age and became a councillor when my children grew up, when I was able to give it the time. I'm a teacher as well, so I have a lot of interest in the children in our ward.
My portfolio is shadow a member for Children and Young People Services. That was partly because I've got 8 children of my own, ranging from 28 to 10. And I think people naturally assumed I'd be interested in children and young people, which I am. But I feel that we need to invest more in activities for young people, because I think youth service starts too old. You know, you go to high school at 11, but you can't go into youth clubs until you're 13. I think we lose young people at that point. So I would hope that people who are interested in working with young people might approach us with ideas, as I did in the late 90s, and with a view to starting something in their area.
I think it's vitally important that we are in touch with young citizens to make sure that their views are heard. And I think that we're the stewards of the environment, and it's their planet after ours. Another important issue in the area is to make sure that people feel secure, people feel that the police are there to do a job for them, and the antisocial behaviour elements are curtailed. I do regular walks with the police around the ward to make sure that they're aware of the hotspots and the nuisance areas, so that they can tackle those issues.
Following on from that, I think our social housing is really important, particularly the safety of the people who live in the social housing and how they feel about living in social housing. I'm currently Chair of Housing in Ellesmere Port, and I'm going to be the Labour Party spokesperson on the new Council for Housing in Ellesmere Port. And I think it's really important that we keep up our estates, that we make sure that they stay the way we want them to be. So I'm looking to make sure that the projects that we've begun in housing, for example, the ones on Eccleston Avenue to improve the houses, the ones in Station Green to get rid of the flat roofs, those sort of issues, we must keep those going to make sure that people do feel safe and secure and proud of the area that we live in.
Yeah, and I feel that if people do have ideas, they're going to have a really good chance to air them with us. I mean, we're going to have local area forums, and we will have a small budget that we can allocate to community projects. So we really want people to come with their ideas.
It's very important that when people have problems, don't talk to each other about them. Come to us and tell us, and we'll try our best to solve those problems. We've no magic wands, but we have got the best of intentions, and we do try and represent those views. Very, very important for us to keep our toe in the water with the public on a daily basis and make sure that their fears, complaints if you wish, for us to advocate those views within the local authority to push things forward. Vitally important, particularly within the present economy, that we have a feeling of well-being, a feeling that there are jobs there for people for the future.
Please feel free to contact any one of us. We can be contacted via the website or in the phone. Our messages are in the library. You can find out how to contact us. And feel free to contact any one of us because we work together as a team.
Yeah, we're actually quite good friends, really.
Yeah.